any further ado, I have the privilege of introducing our first performance of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome our school concert band and their rendition of the Pogues' Christmas classic, Fairy Tale of New York. Amazing there from our school concert band with Fairy Tale of New York. Now, as the compere of the host of the show, I am supposed to know what is going on at each part of the show. However, at the moment, all I have been told is that I'm handing over to Mrs. Ferguson. So, this is even new for me, so I'm excited here to see this.
Is this mic on? Hello? Is it on? Yeah, can you hear me? Oh, sorry. Usually it's just my foghorn voice that can carry anyway, but I'll use the mic tonight. Okay, just want to say a very warm welcome to ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, and thank you very much for coming to our Christmas concert. Before we do start off with what I'm about to do next, I just want to take this opportunity to say a massive well done to my music colleagues and to the boys and girls involved in the bands and the choirs, because past few months have been a wee bit of a rough ride for some of us, and they've pulled it out of the bag as we knew they would, because they're just so fantastic. And we're only at the beginning of the concert, but as you'll see by the end of it, just how spectacular it is. And I just want to give them a massive big round of applause for getting here, because as I say, it's been a wee bit hard. It's been a wee bit hard, so well done. Okay, well done. And boys and girls as well. So, as Mr. Cassidy says, I'm Mrs. Ferguson, I'm one of the drama teachers here, and I've been asked to lead a little sing-song with you tonight. And it's not a sing-song, as you know it, really, with the big screen behind me with the words. They are a bit karaoke style. We're doing something a wee bit different. We're going to be singing the 12 Days of Christmas. Does everybody know that song?
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't as loud as what I hoped they are. So what I'm going to do is just to kind of re-jog the memory a wee bit. Mrs. Hepburn is going to play just the first wee verse, and I'm going to sing along to it, okay? And then I'll fill you in with what's going to be happening after. Okay, Mrs. Hepburn? On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. That's verse 1, okay? Now usually people get to the 5 gold rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. And that's it, that's all they know. So what you guys are going to do, you're going to help me sing the full 12 verses. Oh yes you are, right? I have lovingly but painstakingly printed off, laminated, cut out with a guillotine, the little sheets of paper you will see either feel underneath your chairs or in front of you on the chairs that are directly in front of you. So I'd like you to take that little piece of paper, that laminated lovely piece of paper, and I really hope and pray that you will sing along with me. Now I'm not wanting you to be sitting down here, right? I don't want it to be like kind of church singing, quite prim, proper. I want you to be, if you're able, to stand up out your seats and belt it out with me, okay? I will need your help. I've got nodules in my vocal cords here, right? I can't sing this full song myself, okay? Now some of you are going to be up and down like a yo-yo, particularly if you've got the first maybe 4 or 5 lines. See if you've got 12 drummers drumming, you've won a watch, because you're only up once at the end, so well done. Okay? So, the way this works is I'll sing the verse and hope that you will actually join in with me, as in the first day of Christmas and the second day of Christmas. When it is your line, this is what I want you to do. For example, Mrs. Hepburn, are we ready? Just a wee couple of verses here. On the first day of Christmas, my true love said to me, partridge in a pear tree, sat down. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, now you're going to be having a good workout here, right? It's going to be good. You'll be walking like that tomorrow, but don't blame me, you'll feel good after the next day. Right, so we're going to try this. Belt it out, stand up if you're able. If not, just sing your heart out for your chair, and I will sing along. But I really, really need some people to help me with the wee verses as well, okay? So, will we go for it, Mrs. Hepburn? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. Come on, thank you! On the second. We'll start that again. Right, that was our wee. Come on, you guys. Get the festive spirit here. Ready? On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge one, easy. 12 day of Christmas, my true love came to me.
So you will be glad to know that we don't expect you to do the singing for the rest of the night. That would be a total con on the ticket price. Now, next up on the stage, we have Hayley Hill on the harp. Now, the harp is also known by a traditional Scottish name of the clarsa, apparently. Now, to be quite honest, Hayley Hill on the clarsa doesn't quite have the same ring as Hayley Hill on the harp. So we're going to just stick to the word harp for it. And performing McKechnie's Farewell, here is Hayley Hill on the harp. Do you ever just wish that you could play a musical instrument like that, don't you? So it may have looked very easy, but the harp has 32 strings, and Hayley has been taught by 2 Trad Award finalists, including her former pupil, Sarah Markey, and Hayley is also a member of the NLC Trad band. And just want to say very quickly, Hayley is one of our hospice ambassadors, and as well as helping out at the Hospice Santa Dash and Breakfast with Santa, along with some of our other ambassadors, Hayley played the harp at the recent hospice for Snowflake Hall in Glasgow Hilton, and they emailed to tell us that she was so professional and an absolute credit to the school. That was fantastic. Now it's time for our brass group and their rendition of 2 absolute classics. Coming up is Good King Swing, but first, an American tune originally intended for the Thanksgiving season, with no connection to Christmas at all. It became associated with Christmas music decades after it was first performed, and it was also the first song broadcast from outer space. So here, our Out of This World brass group with Jingle Bells.
One, two, ready, play.
Fantastic, that was a brass group, or two groups. I don't think you were seeing double, I think there was a twin in each group. I think we had a slightly different hairstyle, just so there was no confusion there. So now it's time for our senior choir with a couple of lovely songs for us tonight. First up, I Can't Help Falling in Love with You, a 1961 song recorded by Elvis Presley for the album Blue Hawaii, apparently. And if you listen closely, you will hear that the song was originally written for a woman as Can't Help Falling in Love with Him, which explains the thirst and third line ending on in and sin rather than words rhyming with you. And speaking of love at Christmas, why has Boris Johnson bought mistletoe this year? Because he's tired of being in the single market. Guys, trust me, if Jeremy Corbyn had won last week, it would have been even worse. So you're very lucky. There's a last minute script change there. So hand them over to senior choir.
Only fools rush in.
that was our fantastic senior choir, and the first song, I Can't Help Falling in Love With You, reminds me of a question I was asked recently. Who is Santa's favourite singer? Elvis Presley. I'm trying. And now it's time for percussion ensemble performing Only You, a song written by the English musician Vince Clarke. So that was a percussion ensemble performing Only You, which was composed by Vince Clarke. Of course, no stranger to various bands, Depeche Mode, Yazoo, Erasure. And now for something from someone who's also no stranger to being in bands, but only a little bit more rocky. Just a little bit more rocky. Lee Retty on the guitar, performing That Swing Thing and Jingle Bell Rock. Our very own little drummer boy, Lee, on the guitar there. And Lee performed as part of the NLC Collective at Battle of the Bands back in February. And Lee was a member of The Drive, who were our school band, and represented us at the Battle of the Bands in 2018 and 2019 before heading off to uni and apprenticeships. So, now we are at our final performance before a short interval as our S6 ensemble make their way to the stage with some Florence and the Machine and some Oasis. And as a child of the 90s, I loved Oasis, and I was recently asked by one of my nephews to stop singing Oasis songs in public. You know the punchline, don't you? I said, maybe. Florence and the Machine was lost, probably. Okay, so it is our S6 ensemble.
here I go. I'm still scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. So what do you say? You can't give me the dreams that are mine anyway. You have to walk away. Have to walk away. You have to walk
to our S6 ensemble, and a couple of housekeeping points in a second, but speaking of half the world away, Cody, one of our singers there, will head to Malawi in June to visit our partner school, Malanje Boma CDSS, as part of the NLC Malawi partnership. So she's touring global with the music there. So a couple of housekeeping points. Raffle tickets are on sale in the social area, they'll be drawn at the end of the night, and the toilets are the ones right across the social area towards PE. And we'll see you back in about 15 minutes. Welcome back to you all, and I hope that you enjoyed the interval. Now, we've got some music, and we are now going to go to our drama group, written by our very own Mrs. Ferguson. He is It's a Very Diva Christmas.
Well, it was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Well, maybe not all through the house.
Oh, dear doctor, I hate the festive season. As if it's not bad enough that I have to sit up there all day. Then that top branch has to go and snap, doesn't it? Would it not hurt to get a new tree just once in the last 10 years? But now, it's not them that has to sit up there all day. But does anyone care? Do they?
Oh, are you going to shut up? I'm trying to put this weight down, you know.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was alone here. How's it going?
How's it going? He's just about to sleep there. 2 hours it took. You had you get it bad. Try to give birth in a stinking stable full of stinking animals.
What, wait, sheep and donkeys and that?
No, all Joe's pals. They say they come around to see the baby, but they really just want to wet the baby's head. Any excuse. And then you get those 3 old boys that say they followed a star to get here.
Oh, aye, I've heard of them. The 3 wise men.
Wise, aye right. Did you follow a star?
Aye, well, maybe Brad Pitt. I've heard he's on the market again. I'd follow him anywhere. Or that wee beaver, whether he's taken or not. Or that pure, gorgeous Mr. Healy.
No, a celebrity star. A star in the sky. Would you follow one of them?
No.
Exactly. So definitely not wise. And just in case they need to prove how unwise they actually were, do you know what gifts they brought? Gold. Well, that helped them get out the nursery. Another 2, they brought some nice smelling stuff that's no use to no one. And all the man does is explode with both ends and cry for milk. I don't understand why they couldn't have just brought a barrel load of nappies or some baby clothes like 3 wise men would have done. See men, they're doing rotten.
Oh, that's a sin. So, did they stay along?
No, but no sooner did they shake or something out the blues than the angel told them to come.
Oh, aye. That? Sorry.
What? Was that you?
Well, when the big man upstairs gives you a job to do, you don't really have much say in the matter.
You're no wrong there.
And, well, in my defence, it wasn't just me. The heavenly choir came down and backed me up, which was nice of them, I suppose. Because up until he was born, there weren't any Christmas carols, and their own songs weren't really up to no good. But now it's all, hark the herald angels sing, and away in a manger from dawn till dusk. And they're so full of themselves, they're even talking about going in the X Factor, but they won't get in.
No good enough.
Nah, the Dark Lord has banned anyone from heaven.
Who? Lucifer?
No, Simon Cowell. Anyways, this way, because he's a look. Oh, he's gorgeous. Is he a good baby?
He's divine.
Oh, well, so you got a name for him yet?
Aye, he's called Jesus.
What's this?
Jesus?
Rhesus? Is that no type of blood?
No, Jesus.
What? Sneezes?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, right. Sneezes like that. I was only wondering.
No, that's his name.
Jesus? Bit unusual that. Joe Jr. not good enough for him then.
He's the first one, apparently.
And who came up with that name then?
Same guy who sent you to the shepherds.
Aye. Considering the same guy came up with the name Nebuchadnezzar, I suppose you got pretty lucky with Jesus.
Oh, I got lucky with him, alright. He's a wee doll. And see, every time I put him in the bath, he turns the water into wine. It's not exactly lucky, mind you, but it's not bad considering it's free.
Did someone say wine? Am I missing a party?
In the name of him, who are you?
I'm Barbie. Pleased to meet you. Talking Christmas tree.
She's not taught Christmas tree. She's made of the belt with the tap yet.
There's nothing up there.
She fell off.
So now I'm down here.
Oh, but you're meant to be up there. Why did they put you on top of it?
Because they didn't have a star.
All right. So what do you do up there?
Nothing much to be honest. They just kind of plonk me on top and I have to sit up there all day while everyone else is all the fun. To be honest, it's a bit of a pain in the
You can do it. Go on, dear dog chicken, sorry.
Aye, nae bother doll.
Pleased to meet you, Barbie. I'm Mary.
Mary Doll?
No, just Mary. He's the dog.
Oh, no, that's something different altogether. This guy's called Jesus.
Jesus. That's an unusual name.
Don't start that all again.
Oh, what? Oh, whatever. Well, pleased to meet you, Mary. I'm Barbie. And you are?
Angie.
Angie the angel.
And you had the cheek to comment on my boy's name.
Well, it wasn't my fault. Have you noticed all the original boy angels have got names? There's Gabriel, Michael, Colin.
Colin?
It doesn't do much. You won't know him there, come to think of it. But anyways, point still stands. None of the girl angels have got real names. So, the kids in the house just call me Angie.
Fair enough.
Pleased to meet you, Angie. I'm Barbie.
I know.
Oh, so you are magic?
No really. You just said that about 3 times and it's written on your box.
So it is. But I'm out my box now.
You're no half hen.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic. It's fantastic.
I think her plastic's melted a bit.
So where's the guy? Then again, you got a kid? Me too.
She means she doesn't know.
Oh, right. I don't know where my kid is either. We're separated.
Marriage problems?
No, he just got delivered to the house down the street, number 32.
Number 32! Uh-oh!
The Jonesies, the one with the 14 kids.
No one can keep up with them.
So where's the dad then? Honestly, you two aren't very bright. I've asked more times than Campbell's got flippers. I what?
Don't go there. You might never come back. Stand in the pub with his mates.
Yeah, well, so to speak, you see. He's not actually.
But you told me he was wetting the baby's head.
Oh dear. He'll catch his death. Wait till I give him a wee drive.
Joe's not actually the dad.
What? Well then, who is?
God. Good one. I wish I used that when I married my first guest.
It could be true, you know. He did get one of the angels to pop down to Clinton's the other day for a congratulations on our new baby card, which he said was for a friend. Just the same as he's been sending us out for all those Greg's Jam Donuts for about a year and a half, which were also for a friend, right at the same time as he put on a stone and a half.
Oh, I love the Greg's Jam Donuts. They're the best.
So they are. I'm getting hungry just thinking about them.
You know, I'm starving.
Me too. Any scram in this place?
The wee guy upstairs usually leaves biscuits and a glass of milk for Santa.
So he has. Except there's only one left. Finder's keepers!
Just you calm yourself, Einstein. I mentioned food first. It was my idea.
Step aside the ladies. I'm eating to produce enough milk for the wee man's 50 million feeds a day. I deserve it most.
But I'm the angel at the top of the tree. I I'm part of the festive decoration that represents the spirit of Christmas, therefore I deserve it.
But Christmas is about giving. I am a present, so I represent the spirit of Christmas. I deserve it.
And Mary Mother represent love, so I deserve it.
I'm the spirit of Christmas. I'm the spirit. I'm the spirit.
I am the spirit of all this. Think about it. Did they not name it after me?
Jesus-mas?
But in its truest form, Christmas is.
All right. Christmas.
But Christmas is not just about me. It's about all of us. It's about the family celebrating together. It's about the homeless man shivering in the cold. It's about the little girl with no parents. It's about everyone in every corner of the world. It's about all of us and what we can do for those whose need is greatest. It's about remembering that we are one big, enormous family.
Like the Joneses?
Bigger than the Joneses. We are one big family the world over. And like every family, while we may squabble and annoy each other, we love each other and must always look out for each other.
It's got an awfully deep voice, that boy of yours. Shut it. You couldn't afford a child actor, but it's dramatic, innit? Oh, aye, very charming. I bet he sings a lovely Barry White song.
Oh, and another thing. I could do with a wee bit to help him in napping. It's a very unholy smell coming from it.
Oh dear God. No wonder I drank the bath water.
That was our drama group with their performance of It's a Very Diva Christmas, written by our very own Mrs. Ferguson. And I've heard that when Mrs. Ferguson went to the dentist said, "Mrs. Ferguson, you need a crown," just after the examination. To which she replied, "I know, right? Diva." Explain as well there. And also, part two, Mrs. Ferguson is from Lark Hall. Okay. And, guys, it gets better, I hear it is so tough there that even the green traffic lights have ended up with a spell behind bars. So, but it never ceases to amaze me seeing our drama groups on stage. When you see the list of performers, you always think that one or two are surely just too shy and quiet to get up there, and then they come on stage and they smash it, so well done. And so you may have heard the mixed reviews about the Elfin Grove event at Kelvin Grove. If you're on Facebook, mixed reviews. I can guarantee a winner Wonderland tonight without getting sued or any bad comments on Facebook. And it comes from our saxophone ensemble and their rendition of Winter Wonderland. Fantastic, that was our saxophone ensemble with Winter Wonderland. And now, making their way to the stage is our choir. First up, singing a song composed by the best songwriting duo ever, Lennon and McCartney. And earlier on we had some Oasis, and when Liam Gallagher was asked about comparisons between his band Oasis and the Beatles, he said the following: the Beatles play guitars, we play guitars. The Beatles got hair, and we've got hair. The Beatles got arms, and we've got arms. And I think that is pretty much where it ended. Because there is, even my favourite 90s band, there is no comparison. So, performing Let It Be, and That's Christmas to Me, here are our choir.
Speaking words of wisdom.
wonderful choir there. Lots of voices coming together so beautifully, and I always look out at the choir at the winter and summer concert and think, what are we going to do next year when certain 5th and 6th year pupils leave, move on? But I think the real mix of pupils from 1st to 6th year there shows that we are definitely in safe hands. And speaking as we were before the choir about people with famous hair, a little joke for you. Why did Donald Trump continuously decorate the White House Christmas tree? You don't know? You don't know? Because people kept pointing at him and saying, more on, more on. Thank you, thank you. That's all my best of the night. So, now, next up we have Hannah Grant, one of our 6 years, performing with piano and voice, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the old tide again. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in old days, happy old days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. If the fates allow, hang a shining star upon the highest bough. And have yourself a merry little Christmas.
So that was Hannah Grant, one of our 6 years, performing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I was talking about the Pope earlier, and every week for a Caritas Award, Hannah heads up to work with the Pope's charity Missio up in Coatbridge. So well done to Hannah for that. And now it is time for some drama and a solo piece from one of our S6 students who is hoping to make her mark in the world of acting. So it could be from Coatbridge to the set of River City. Here is Bethany Markey with "'Twas the Night Before Christmas."
Was the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. Went out on the lawn, when there was such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, to open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. When what to my wandering eyes did appear, but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a lustre of midday to objects below. And I've just read that bit, sorry guys. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. No dasher, no dancer, no prancer and vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all! And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in flark from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys was flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. He had a broad little face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Ho, ho, ho! He was chubby and plump and a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Ha! A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Thank you to Bethany there, and we're at the point in the night where we only have a couple more acts to entertain us. And first up, I had a little listen to this earlier actually, is our senior choir performing Someday at Christmas. that was a fantastic choir performing Someday at Christmas, and we are now at the point of the evening where we are coming towards our final act. Yep. But before we do that, just a few brief words of thanks to, first of all of you for coming out tonight, for bringing your wonderful young people to perform. Fantastic, we couldn't have done it without you or them. Also to our front of house staff, our office staff, our technicians, our janitors, and everyone who's done their little bit to put the show together. And of course, our fantastic music and drama teachers and music instrumentalists. I think they all deserve a big round of applause. So you will see that our school concert band are getting ready to perform, but before they do that, I'm going to ask Hannah to say a few words.
It's just, I'm not really strong. To give a special thank you to the teachers that don't really like to get recognition. They just kind of act like, oh, it's nothing, do all the time, but it's really hard and they put a lot of work in, and especially in these last few months it's been a lot, and I feel like they deserve an even more special round of applause. So if you just like to come around. Miss Hepburn, Miss Ferguson, Miss Bozeman, Miss Campbell, Miss McAdam, Miss Smith, and most especially Miss Mitchell, because she's just the best person ever. So, we all love her, and we always we've all had a good time tonight, and we just enjoy it as much as we used to, and just we like to say thank you for coming. So.
So on that note, it is time for our school concert band to close the show of our Winter Concert 2019. Who can believe in 2 weeks' time is 2020? That is scary. So, performing White Christmas, our school concert band. school concert band with Justin on the vocals singing I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas, and all Lisa Marie says have a very happy Christmas, and we'll no doubt see you at some point in 2020. Thank you.